Alright guys, Chance again, Growing Independent channel, and I'm back. I'm going to do a double header today. I haven't done no videos in a while. It's been just way too hot down here. We're in Florida. It's starting to cool down a little bit. When I say cool down, we're only getting to the 90s every day. We're getting back into a season I can actually grow something like greens and tomatoes and stuff like that. But I'm going to just show off my yard right now so we can look at it again later. Here's a pretty much overview. This is the purple sweet potatoes Aunt sent me from Gideon Gardens. Lucky guy, man. They're just going crazy. I planted them in the back there too. They didn't do well. Moving them around up here, and they are going gangbusters, as Rob Bob would say. Back there, I've got some. What is that? Some silver corn. I don't really care if it makes it or not. It was just something to grow in the hot season when I couldn't grow anything else. And if you're a plant person like me, you gotta be growing something. Right here. This is my pigeon pea. I've got two of them. I've got four on the side and I've got one in the front. I spread them out. I had moved them around to see where they were going to do well and where they weren't. And they seem to like it here. I cannot wait to have enough pigeon peas to start making my own biscuits and cakes and stuff out of them. I'm going to take them, dry them, grind them up, turn them into a gluten-free paste, and then bake it. And I'm going to probably enjoy it a lot. I enjoy most of the things I make. And over here is my compost pile, one of them. It's looking good and smells great. I love it. And here I've planted sunchokes, and I'm going to use these like John Cola did. John Cola. And he actually pulled a bunch of sunchokes out, and it was like 8 pounds out of one of these. So I'm hoping to do the same thing, and then these will be like my little refrigerators and my backups. So when I get hungry, I can just dump one of these out and go to town. The kids' beds are in the intermediate stages of getting replanted. We decided in Riley's we planted a bunch of flowers and stuff for the bees. I tried to do Jeremy's and Jacob's when they get back around. Here's been one thing I've had to do down here. It's been so hot that I've had to make like a screen room on a low budget to do my sprouts. And the other day, I actually won some old Egyptian walking onions, and this was the first one I put down. But he'll shoot up like a tree, fall over and replant himself, and then just walk across the yard. But if we look in here, I've got radishes and mustard greens and some extra tomato plants. I've got 20 of these planted out front right now. Cabbage, collards. I've got these giant 6-inch white radishes I'm going to be growing this year. I've got all kinds of stuff, and this is basically my little starter area. It's kind of cheesy. It's very off-brand, to say the least, but it's working great. I'm happy with it. Over here I planted a couple trees. I planted a moringa here. It's not doing very well. I think I messed up the roots, but it's alright. Them things are resilient. But right here is going to be like my favorite tree in the world. It's a mulberry. And just so happens I live in Mulberry, so it's kind of got some nostalgia to it. But it's actually starting to put on little fruits, which is really interesting. And then in front of it, it's a papaya. I got both these from my Meemaw, which she's excellent to me sometimes when she's giving me plants. Well, I guess she's excellent to me all the time, but I really like plants. Oh, that's horrible. Look at my dog over there eating my stuff. Gingy! At least share. Alright, so I don't do much in the front yard as in videoing. But this is my front yard, and this bed right here is 36 square feet, and it was where all my peppers were. But they are all gone, jarred up. I've got 2 grove pepper plants left, and that's it. And they're going to stick around for seeds. Over here, this is going to be herbs again this year. Got my stevia. Still got some peppers planted in here. Some ghost peppers. 2 different kinds, red and yellow. And over here, I've got my front 4 beds. Some basil, tomatoes, marigolds, jalapenos, grove peppers, and habanero. Over here, this bed's kind of waiting on me to do something with it. Here's some cayennes. God, I'm a pepper eating freak these days. Eggplants, some other peppers. I've got tomatoes in here. Gonna plant cabbage on the end. And my bananas. Alright guys, Chance again, Growing Independent channel, and today is a good day to grow independent.